All right, it's about 7:30. I didn't really honestly anticipate that many people to come. I figured that it would just probably be me and myself and I talking on this computer, but that is a-okay. Mike's good. Shared. There's two people in here. I can't see who the other person is. Oh, wait, you know what? That's just people who are watching. Okay, it's the first time I've ever done this, so this is weird. All right, since I anticipated it was going to be me, myself, and I, you know what? That's okay. We're gonna get this party started regardless if there's anybody in here, because this video will probably just go up and people will be able to look at it later anyways. So but anyways, yeah, welcome to the live stream. Um, for those of you who are going to watch this later, basically, I just want to talk about the channel goals, my vision, uh, and just basically, yeah, the next steps for this channel. I also mentioned name change. I don't know exactly if I'm gonna go along with the name change. It hasn't been solidified, but we will see what happens. Um, but anyways, let's go on ahead and just get started. Basically, about some background. I created this channel last year, back in January, when I was just like, it was like, all right, I need an outlet for all of my car, passions and things like that. But I never really did anything with it. I would go and I like do car stuff, but it was honestly it was a waste. If I'm not sharing, my passion with cars with other people, then I really feel like it's no good. So that's why I started this channel essentially. Um, move my computer a little bit closer to make sure people can hear me. Doesn't seem like my green bars are going that high. Um, but yeah, so that's why I started this channel. But I was off to a great start last year, and I was making videos every single week. I didn't really know what I was doing entirely uh, at the beginning, but slowly I figured it out. I had some good friends. Shout out to my friend Zach. He's probably not in the chat right now, but shout out to him because he really inspired me to get this thing off the ground and like really, really take it seriously. Um, and once I got some help from him, I hired somebody to help me like edit my videos and help me make my thumbnails and kind of show me what this thing's supposed to look like. And things were going great. I was cranking out really great reviews. Every single review that I posted just was like better and better. It's just better than the last one. But um, I did that for about 2 or 3 months, and then in May, I just like I had I lost my motivation. I just like completely just crashed. Like the is this mic on? All right, I don't know how this YouTube thing works. Anyways, I just completely like crashed. I had this breakup with a girl that I really, really liked, and when I broke up with her, I basically just like lost all of my motivation to do anything, and it was really, really sad because I was on a roll. It was when I had just made my M2 review, and it was the best I had ever done. It was an amazing review. Like everybody looked at it like, "You filmed this with an iPhone?" Yeah, no, I filmed it with iPhone. You know, but over the summer, man, I just got depressed, and I just was really, I was just really bothered by that breakup. I thought it was going to go somewhere longer, and it didn't. And it really, it completely killed my vibe here on YouTube. And my plan was to do a video every single week in the year 2019, but it got really, really spotty, you know. But as the summer went along, you know, I felt better. I got over it, you know, and I regained my composure towards the end of the year. And by the time I regained my composure, I was like, shoot, we need to get this back on a roll again. You know, we need to get serious about doing videos. You know, I want to grow this thing. You know, um, I wanted to be a sphere of influence in the car world. You know, so basically that's where we're at now. You know, the difference between, you know, last year and this year is like I was really motivated to do it. You know, but what I'm starting to learn is that there's a difference between motivation and discipline, because sometimes oh, that was my ESPN thing. All right, because sometimes we are motivated. You know, we're motivated to go to the gym at the start of the year. We're motivated to keep, you know, doing whatever our New Year's resolution was, um, but that's not what's going to get us to the end of the year, you know, with our goals. What's going to get us to the end of the year with our goals is discipline and focus. And that's what I realized that I need. This is basically what I realized I needed for this YouTube thing, to be able to do this and um, do it well and do it consistently. And then also, besides just being disciplined, you have to also enjoy the process, enjoy every single video that you're making, enjoy the adventures that you get to go on, enjoy the editing and everything. You know, I don't think I was really grasping that last year, but this year, you know, as I'm a part of it and as I start to edit more of my own videos, I'm really starting to enjoy the process. And I think that's what's going to set this year apart from last year, because I'm truly focused, and I'm going to be disciplined in my craft this year, you know. And that's one of the big goals here for the channel, is just to be disciplined and just enjoy the process. And that's for anybody, that's any other, like, you know, creator out there on YouTube right now. Just enjoy the process, because if you don't enjoy the process, you're gonna fall off. You're just gonna lose steam very quickly, just like how I did last year, you know. So you got to be very mindful of that. And as I say, enjoying the process. This is fun, you know. I getting to share, you know, my adventures in the car world is really amazing, you know. You know, I'm doing this, you know, to enjoy the process also, but I'm doing this because for reasons that are bigger than myself, you know. I want to, like I said, I want to share my sphere of influence, you know. I want to be a positive light to people, you know. I want people to really get enjoyment out of watching my videos. I think that I'm an entertaining guy. I think, keyword there, I think that I'm an entertaining guy. But, you know, I want to share my love of cars and just the process of just getting to the point where I'm owning the cars I dreamed about when I was young. But in the midst of that, there's going to be, you know, how-to videos, reviews, everything else. And I'll get into that now. Next is basically what's coming this year. So for this year, basically, we really want to iron down, as I talked about before, the process, you know, 2 to 3 videos per week. Like, I'm going to really try to focus on hardening that down, enjoying that process, as I've said probably 10 times before already. You know, I want to do a video on Wednesdays, and I want to do a video on Sundays, and Fridays are my optional video day, where I may or may not just kind of film like a spontaneous vlog or something like that. But typically right now I've been doing 2 videos a week, but I'm waiting to get a computer that I can actually edit with. A computer that I've been using to edit is just terrible. So once I get a new computer to edit with, I'll be able to do that 3rd video a week. But I've been going to my friend's house and borrowing his laptop and editing my videos because my laptop sucks so bad. And that is not fun at all. That really, really sucks. But in the midst of all that, I'm not really worried about the numbers, but I'm really, really worried about making amazing content for those of you who are following me. This includes the Turo things that I've been doing. I bought a brand new BMW to put on Turo to rent out to subsidize the cost of it because let's face it, I'm 23 years old. Most 23-year-olds don't buy a BMW because it's too expensive and they're probably trying to buy payback debt or they're trying to, I don't know, they're doing 20-year-old things. I don't know. And normally car is not the focus, but, and you don't want to shell out all that money for a really expensive car. But with Turo, I feel like I can have a car that, that is a little bit that's really, really nice, and I can really heavily subsidize the cost of it and just make it a whole bunch easier for myself being a 20-year-old, not having to be like, oh man, I got to pay this giant carpet. No, it's subsidized. I only got to pay like 20% of it because I made several $100s renting on Turo. Because honestly, in all honesty, I wouldn't rent if I had the money, would I rent my car out? No, that's dumb. But if you want to have a somewhat decent car, you want to have it covered on insurance. I feel like Turo's like a risky, but it's a solid option. And that's pretty much the reason why I'm renting it on Turo right now. But yeah, so Turo Endeavors actually, and Turo's the only way that I'll be able to own maybe 2 high-end cars without paying the full cost of it. My goal is to actually have a second car into the fleet by the summer, and not just like an economy car, but another high-end car to put into the fleet. So I went with a BMW this time. Next time I want to maybe go with the. I've been looking at Charger Scat Packs. I've been looking at SRT Grand Cherokees, like something along those lines. That would be an amazing car for the channel. Like the BMW is going to be an amazing car for the channel, but I know that the Jeep would be amazing and a Scat Pack would be pretty amazing too. Maybe someday a C8 Corvette. Maybe if the prices come down by summertime, we might consider a C8 for the channel. But I know that would do pretty well on Turo because the Boston Turo market is just pretty bad. It's really just kind of like your kind of plain Jane, like really nice German cars. And it's just like, come on. Can we get something that's actually like unique? There's not a Supra on the market here. There's really no Corvettes. There's no GTRs. There's nothing really, really like unique here in the market. And I think this summer I'm gonna really look to change that. Hopefully, if everything goes well with the 340i. But yeah, we're gonna be making specific content for the 340i. I'm gonna be doing some mods. I'm gonna do a video about what I plan to do to that car, but mods, how-tos. We're probably gonna go and we're gonna hoon around Boston and we're gonna, mess with people. The car is blazing fast. People don't really expect much of it because they're just like, oh, it's just a regular BMW. But that B58 engine in that car is just freaking insane. But yeah, how-tos. We're gonna go to meets. Once the weather starts getting nice, yeah, we're gonna really show that car off when it's not being rented. Most of the time I'll just rent it out until I get my monthly payment, and then I cut the plug. And then also I'm gonna start doing reviews again, and I really, really want to get back into that. I stopped doing reviews over the summer because I was just like, all right, I don't really have that many cars to review. And I was renting these cars to review them, and like that's not sustainable by any means at all. So I really want to get back into doing reviews. I bought my BMW from this German dealership here in Boston, and I want to go and I'm hoping that I can go make a deal with them that, for like in turn for like, telling people about a dealership and advertising them in my videos, that they'll let me review some of their cars. Autobahn USA here in Boston, they have a really, really like, sweet collection of cars. lots of high-end Beamers and Mercedes and Audis. So I would really like to maybe just see what they got and just do some reviews on the cars that they have. If they let me, considering I bought a car there, I'm sure there wouldn't be a bad, business proposal. Anyways, but yeah, let's get back into doing reviews again. Super, super fun. Hoping to collab with other YouTubers. Hopefully people will start to notice me as I maintain my consistency and as I start to put out some good content about the BMW and Turo, so on and so forth. Yeah, beyond that, I don't really know what else there is, but just putting my hands to the plow, enjoying the process, interacting with you guys, making sure I respond to my comments. I want you guys to be a part of everything. I want you guys to know me, know what's going on, and just be a part of the process. That's what we ultimately want here, and I want to see how you guys enjoy it, but yeah, we are aiming to do, if we're doing 2 to 3 videos a week, we want to probably sometime by the end of the year have about maybe over 100 videos on the channel. Like I said, I'm not focused on the numbers, but man, if I could get to 1,000 subscribers, that would be amazing. But that's like a goal that's like whatever, but let's do this thing. I'm ready to build this thing. Ready to stay focused. I'm ready to do it with you guys. Anyways, I mentioned the name change for the channel, and yeah. So Carsplaining is a really good name, but the thing is, I realized that this name is like taken in other places. Like I went on some blog, and it's like taken by somebody who does like articles on newer cars, and I'm like, well, that's a problem. It's interesting that she has a blog, but she doesn't do YouTube, because normally those go hand in hand. But yeah, so I think I'm gonna have to start thinking about changing the name. I'm thinking about changing the channel either to my name, changing it to maybe Zay's Garage. Zay is like my nickname. That's what people call me. Maybe Zay on Cars, something like that. Something along those lines. If you have any name suggestions, please recommend, because I'm not sure. I mean, all my stuff is branded as Carsplaining, so it's like, oh crap. So if I change that, then it's like, oh, there goes my whole brand. You got to start over again. But hopefully you guys will support me if if my name changes. But so that's one thing I got to really think about changing for this year. But besides that, I think that was all I really had. That's all I really wanted to talk about. Where this channel's heading for this year, how I'm doing. How I'm doing, physically, how I'm doing mentally. I'm doing good. But I'm gonna go on ahead and finish this thing up. I don't see anybody here in the stream, which is weird. I don't see any messages or any chat popping up, because apparently it says it's unable to connect to chat. So please try again later. I don't know how I can reset that. I feel like I can't reset that unless I reset the whole entire thing and then basically end the stream. So I guess I'm just out of luck with the chat today. But anyways, if you do have any questions, oh man, I see my friend Zach just sent me a message saying that the chat is working on his end, but I can't see any of the message because I think it is just completely frozen. And I think if I refresh it, I think I'm going to completely end this whole entire stream. Yeah, we don't want to do that. So if you guys do have any questions, about where this channel is going, where I'm heading, where my vision is. Just leave them as a comment in oh, that's a good idea. Oh, that's a good idea. You know what? Hold on, guys. My friend Zach, he's a genius. Hold on. I'm gonna just find this. I'm gonna find my own video in incognito tab. Then hopefully I can see what's going on here in the chat. Let's see here. That's real smart. Let's see here. Should be able to find it. Mute tab. Oh, cool. There we go. All right, cool. Okay, everybody's okay. Now I can actually see your messages now because I don't know what was going on with my other thing, but let's see here. I'm gonna just go and see if I can find something. Oh, John, you joined. Hi, John. I don't know if you're still here, but that's awesome. Thanks for joining. Sherry, thanks for joining. And then Zach, thanks for joining too. Oh yeah, definitely go check out the M2 review. Thanks, Zach, for watching my car reviews. Yeah, appreciate all of it, guys. Thank you guys. Those of you who did join the stream, I really appreciate it. But I mean, do you guys have any particular questions for me? Those of you who are in the stream right now, I'll go and I'll look at this page and see if I see anything. Don't see anything. Ah ha 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 ha. That's a good one, man. Actually, it's called Smile Direct. It's a service that you can get for really cheap and fixes your smile. Oh, that's a good one. You're too kind. You guys are too kind. Well, so any other questions besides the few comments? I'm really hoping that the next time that we do this live stream that we that I have a little bit more engagement, but that's I'm really glad that all you guys joined. I mean, this is way more than like I expected. Like the fact that there's like 3 or 4 or 5 of you guys in here, it's way more than I expected. I thought I was going to be talking to myself the whole entire time. So anyway, so you know what? I'm actually thrilled. I'm ecstatic. I mean, I don't think if you guys don't have any other questions, I think we can pretty much call it quits for now. But once again, hey, thank you guys so much for joining. Thanks for listening to me babble for 25 minutes. Like I said, leave some comments below if you are wondering about where this channel is going. You want some personal questions, like some questions about my BMW, how much I paid for it, how much money am I making with it on Turo? How's it doing on Turo right now? It's actually on a trip right now. Some lady took it down to Cape Cod, and she's like a granny, and she's not going to drive it that fast. I never felt so more reassured by her driving the car. But if you got questions about that, if you got questions about like what I use to make my videos, if you check out my reviews, you have questions about, the content specifically, please, like, I want you guys to ask, I I love doing reviews. If you have any car questions, if you have anything, any concerns, if you want to collab with me also, please, please let me know. Drop something in the comments or drop something in the chat. Once again, thanks. So I'm going to end it. Thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one. Peace.